Over the years, our family's had its share of health problems.
So prescriptions are a part of our life.
Before we went to the big box store.
We both thought it would help us save. But with the long lines and impersonal service, filling prescriptions became a chore. That's when a friend recommended D&H.
Now Tristan knows our prescriptions. Brenda always helps us find the right vitamins. And after Dad's fall, Monica's been a real expert with all our home medical needs. All without the lines.
Trust and service.
That's our D&H.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends Thursday, October the 11th. We're almost through the second week of October. We got two guests today. Let's start first of all with Kristen Fritschie, Ellis Fischel,
yes, nice
Cancer
to see
Center.
you.
Good to have you here, Kristen. And you're holding a very unusual bra here today. And you got to watch this segment on the internet. Go to kbia.org, click on Talk Shows, and then Radio Friends, and you can see what we're talking about. Now, why is this bra all decorated?
Well, it was a fundraiser that we have annually. This is our fourth year. It's called the Artful Bra. This was a winner last year, and it brought over $100.
Okay, describe it for people listening on the radio right now, and then, then go and watch it online.
Okay. Well, this is a bra with Truman the Tiger on one cup, and then the KU Jayhawk on the other cup, because there's always that big rival.
Right, but not anymore.
Well, not anymore, but still, this was a huge fundraiser.
It was.
Yeah, huge rivalry.
So this one raised $100.
Over $100 last year. Yes.
So how much does this event raise in general?
Well, it depends on the year, but for the past 3 years that we've had it, we've raised almost $20,000.
Wow.
So, and that's great because it helps out with mammograms if ladies can't afford their mammogram, or other patient programs that we have for breast cancer patients at Ellis.
Yeah. And how many different bras are submitted each year?
Oh, usually the average is 75 to 100 a year. So it's very hard on the judges to pick.
And I tell you what, it really draws a lot of interest. And some of these ladies want those individual bras, no matter what the cost is.
Oh, definitely.
I was sharing a story with you. Our dear friend Irene Haskins, who passed away recently. 2 years ago, Irene was an avid fisherwoman.
Yes.
And 2 years ago, she saw one bra that was decorated in the fishing motif.
Yeah, I think that was called Fishing for a Cure.
Yes. She wanted that bra so bad. She was standing right next to it. She made a bid. Somebody else would make a bid, and she immediately upped the bid.
Oh, yes.
She did that 6 or 7 times, turned her back for something, probably talking to someone.
Yes.
And then someone outbid her. She didn't realize it, and she didn't get that bra.
Oh, it's very competitive.
Yeah,
it really is. I mean, it's a nice event to come, and it's a wine and cheese reception, but some of those ladies get very competitive. There might be a few elbows going there.
Yeah. So tell us, when is this?
It's going to be Tuesday, October 16th.
Okay, so that'll be next Tuesday,
correct.
Less than a week away, Tuesday, October the 16th.
Yep.
Where?
At the Missouri Theater here on North 9th Street from 5:30 to 7:30.
Okay, 5:30, 7:30 next Tuesday, Missouri Theater. And do you have any idea how many different bras will be there?
I think we're probably going to be between 50 and 70 this year. So
and the amount of money you're hoping that you'll raise?
Oh gosh, any amount of money is great, but if we could make $3,000 to $5,000, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's through tickets that we sell for people to attend the reception, as well as the entries themselves.
Okay, so how do they get tickets?
They could call Charlene Johnson at 882-6100.
882-6100.
Correct.
And Charlene is waiting right now to take your call.
Oh, yes.
And a bank of operators are waiting there, too, to take calls.
We want to sell tickets.
Okay. All right. Kristen, thank you so much for coming by, and I wish you the very best next Tuesday, 5:30 to 7:30 at the Missouri Theater.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, we turn to STACIE Pottinger.
Sure.
Did I pronounce it right?
You're close.
Okay, okay, Pottinger.
No problem.
And you're here to tell, we've been talking about Artrageous couple of days this week.
Yeah.
You're gonna bring up
talk some more about it.
Artrageous. This is really a big weekend of things that are going on in Columbia.
There is a lot going on this weekend.
Those SEC people are going to come to town, and they are going to leave thinking that this is one hopping, jumping community.
Everybody from Alabama is going to want to move to Columbia.
To Columbia.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Exactly.
So,
if not for the football, for the fabulous art opportunities.
Oh my goodness! And the culture
and
that we had, and the culture that we had here.
And the culture.
Right. We had Chris on yesterday,
yeah.
and Mr. Culture Minister
himself.
He's
Mr. Culture himself. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So, you wanted to deal mainly with Artrageous itself.
Well, we'll talk. I can talk to you about, since Chris I think hit a lot on Artrageous Fridays and Artrageous Weekend. Mm-hmm. I also want to bring up, because I don't think we've talked at all about the North Village Arts District pregame art huddle.
Oh, he mentioned it briefly, but go into detail.
Yeah, this is really our first one, because
this is a pregame art
huddle.
You mean it's actually right before?
And that's Friday night.
Oh, Friday night. Okay,
it's Friday night.
No,
yeah, it's Friday night. We shut down Orr Street. There's several venues that are involved. There's going to be live music on 3 different outdoor patios. We had one scheduled for the night before the Georgia game, and do you remember what happened? Hailstorm.
Oh, that's right.
A little bad for an outdoor party.
Yeah.
So we decided not to shut the street down. So this is really, we're calling this our first ever North Village Arts District pregame art huddle. Okay. So Friday night we'll have music on the patio of Orr Street Studios. We've got a Sinatra impersonator singing from 6 to 7, and then we've got Hillary Scott from 7 to 9. Mm-hmm. She's going to do a solo performance, so it'll be a very special night for her to come down from St. Louis for that. And then there's a live band on the Bridge Outdoor Cafe, or not their cafe, at the Bridge outside, and also outside of Artlandish in the parking lot out by Root Cellar and Artlandish Gallery.
So I tell you what, there is something going on all over.
Well, and
Columbia
also, yeah, weekend. On Friday there's 2 different fashion shows happening that night.
Where?
One at Dandy Cafe, which is on Orr Street. It's from 6:30 to 8.
Now, what kind of fashion show is
It's
this?
the House of Van Sickle. So the designers are from the House of Van Sickle, Blackberry Exchange, and students at Stevens College. So very contemporary designs, really exciting stuff. And then at Blue Stem, for part of Artrageous Fridays, is the Fall Runway Showstoppers from Paris and beyond. With, you may know Sharon Kilfoyle. She may have been on before.
No.
But she's a fabulous designer, makes her own material, works in silk.
She makes her own material?
She'll dye her own silk. So that's at Blue Stem on Friday night from 6 to 9.
How are you going to handle all the people that are going to come downtown?
I hope that, well, we, on the closed off streets, we're going to give out drink tickets. So
You're going to give out what?
Drink tickets. You can come down and have a drink on us. You get
mean like alcohol drink?
Yeah, 4 drink tickets. That's why we shut the street down, so you can have open containers within that venue.
And you're going to give away 4 drink tickets per person?
You bet.
Are these people going to be able to walk out then?
Little drinks.
Okay.
Little drinks of beer. It's going to be fun.
All right.
We can handle it. People
all right.
need to come out.
Thank
all
you,
the SEC
Stacie.
people need to come too.
Stacie. Pleasure having you here. Tomorrow, Missouri River Community Network is our topic. Program directed by Travis McMillen, Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director, Danny Matteson. Our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Drop me an email, something you'd like to see or hear, pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.